Good morning, everybody. Trying to keep it a good morning. Been wondering why the pharmacy hadn't called to let me know if the insulin I need was ready. So I called him today to make sure my doctor actually called it in. Well, he called it in. Oh, we're waiting for the rest of it to come in. I'm like, okay. What do you mean the rest? Now they didn't have enough on hand what they were getting me. So she said, I'll be here tomorrow. I said, well, how much is it going to be? Nobody's told us. I knew it was bad when she gasped. The gal was like, oh my. She says, we'll do some checking and see if there's something cheaper we can get. After insurance, my cost for my insulin, which I just took the last of it this morning, $570. I'm like, that's after insurance? She said, yes. I'm like, oh. So I don't know how that's going to play out. Sorry. So yeah, having this prescription, Obama's prescription coverage. Anyway, enough with that bullshit. So, yep, we're going to, I've developed a cough since yesterday, and I'm going to go run over and get some cough medicine that works for me, and I know one of the viewers out there suggested it, and he said it worked for him. He's diabetic and that. The Dollar General sells it as children's grape elixir. And I can't remember. Anyway, that grape elixir seems to be the only stuff that I take that works and doesn't screw with my numbers and that. So, anyway, we're going to go get that, and we're going out and we're going to start putting cam bearings in that 5.3 and getting the main bearings in, get the crank in, and yeah, that's the plan. So, with that, I'll get over to the next town. That's the problem about living where I do. You got to travel to get anything. Our town ain't smart enough to put anything in there to have, and when they do, they charge you more than what you can afford there too. So, all right, we'll be back in about, to you guys it's going to be milliseconds. I hate dirty stuff. You didn't see that. All right. Note to self, always put these where they air out so they don't combust on you. It'd take 15 thousandths off the heads to get them flat again. Found our missing old head bolts. I do got the correct ones. Did find a problem though. See, there's a lip there, and I got looking. It used to be all the way around, and it's fresh. So we might need a new cover, because I got thinking about it. What's the seal going to bump up against here when it's busted off? So, yep. Okay. And of course, like everything else, always got something missing. Paperwork, which I should find, and I got. Somewhere. Well, anyway. Put that up there. That was almost a disaster. Jesus Christ. Junk. That was almost a disaster. Okay. Well, I got trying to break the neck out of the way for the day. Okay. Cam bearings. Rod bearings. Main bearings. Rings. If I would have tripped with this box, we'd be crying right now. Sail power. Really? Just a second. As I was saying, sorry about that. Move those out. Nice sealed power. 5.3 pistons. There's the part number. 75 millimeters. Nice. Okay, there's number 7. Okay. Really? Oh yeah, that's right. Something about something that points forward. Anyway. Let's see. Thinking about this for a second, because I noticed that number 8, yeah, that goes up inside. 8. I'm just overthinking things, I think, guys. Because I thought, oh, and everything else. I see they're offset, but I think, yeah. I remember remember reading or seeing something about, they say the flat side goes to the front of the motor, which is there. That's the flat side going to the front of the motor, so. Alright, well there's that. And what else do I got over here? Just everything else laid out there, so. Oh yeah. There's 8 brand new push rods. I'll explain that in a little while. Hopefully. There's brand new lifters. Brand new roller lifters. Wow, those look a lot better. And then our timing components. Timer chain gear. It's funny that manufacturer used the newspaper to wrap up the gear, which is timing gear and pump drive. So, and there's the cam. Then they send us assembly. So, oh, and then our new milling oil pan. Ooh. Brand spanking new. With instructions. So. Alrighty. Well. Here is the star of the show. Right here. Actually, I'm going to get this right here and then probably put you guys over there. One more wipe out. And I found out these are not a full groove for the cam bearings, so the cam bearings, with it being upside down, point to the 7 o'clock area when the block's upside down. So, let's see if Chevy kept up the tradition of having certain bearings going certain holes. Yes, they did. Yep, they still got that tradition going on. So, all right. I'm going to go find my cam bearing driver, a nice clean white rag, wipe out where the cam bearings go, and we'll get the cam bearings in this, then we'll get the crank in here, and we'll start using our new digital torque wrench. Sorry if I sound a little bit, I don't want to say lost, just I'm being upgraded on something I wasn't being planning on, and you know, it's just, I'd like to I don't know, like I said, I've been wanting to continue to do this stuff. You got pay to play, so what else do you do? So there's our cam bearing. You know what? Yeah. Alright. Well, today just changed again. Well, I'm thinking there's only basically one more thing I can do right now. Yes, I'm trying to stay good, and I'm sorry about the holy clothes. I wanted to be comfortable today, so see a little skin, look away. Yeah, you look once, you'll be scarred for life. You'll remember not to look when I'm wearing holy clothes. Oh, son of a... As you can see, we're all set up to put in said cam bearings. and this is not the machinist's fault, it ain't even my fault, it's the manufacturer's fault here. I'll bring you in here in a second, but I'm just going to tell you. According to GM, and GM's the only one I know that does this, I think. But GM, you got bearings, I don't know why they don't just make them the same all the way through, which would be logical. But they've got bearings like a 23-1 to this kit. These numbers won't be the same for all motors. But 23-1 fits the front position and the fifth position, so that's the front and back. The 10-1 bearing is right here. That fits the second and fourth position. And there's supposed to be two of those. You notice I only picked up one. See where I'm leading? And then here is the last one, which is a 10-3, which is the number 3 bearing. Well, here's the front, back. Uh-oh. There are 3 23-1 bearings in this set. So guess what? All I can do today now is check the ring end gaps. I can't even put the crank in. I can't put the cam in. I just lost a whole freaking day because somebody at the factory effed up and didn't check their product. So, oh, and when I said something about that brake, he says, nah, that's nothing, don't worry about it. He said it's just kind of a little bit of a stop. So, I'm like, okay. So yeah, here I am, trying to move forward. No, it ain't even worth that. I was going to say I could actually put the mains in and check the clearances, but that crank's all wrapped up in plastic and I want to keep it that way until it comes out and goes into this. And you're better off to set up and just do all the clearance checking then. So that's the only one I got today. So now I'm back over the water. So yeah, I'm like, really? Now I was on the phone with him, I even read them all back to him. He goes, yep, you got one too many of the one. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So I guess I'll have to talk to the wife. I know her brakes are grinding. So the rotors are ruined anyway, so we're getting new rotors. Let's see if... Ah, blessed. As will be tomorrow morning for the bearings are here. Okay, now that's something beyond my control, the machine shop's control, and yeah. Well, I guess, yeah, I guess I can check ring gaps. That needs to be done, so I guess I'll set up and do that. Oh, mother. Okay. Since my one tool don't work on this bore, we'll have to do it the old-fashioned way of using a piston. There you go. Okay. Now if I would have been thinking I would have had my feeler gaugers here That's the top ring I'm putting in first. I have my feeler gauges there ready to go, but some turkey didn't have that done now, did I? You know, I know another TV show done something saying, oh, you can build a motor in a weekend or whatever, and they failed. They ended up with the wrong parts. 14. Jesus. That seems... Wow. That one. Damn. Seems a little excessive. Wow. 22. Let's see. Try that again. I got one feeler gauge at a time. 18, where's 20? Oh, there. $20. Okay, 22. Well, that one's 18. We got what, 24, 22, 18. And it doesn't matter which piston used for squaring these up, as long as you just use one. Let's see. 18 goes 20. 20. Okay. Alright, I gotta look on my paper, see if there's anything about ring gap I've got. So. Okay. Alrighty. It's chat time. And I'll show you. First I need a drink. And it's just water. It's just water. Years ago, I had this happen too. People are only human. That's all I can say. That's all I'm going to say. I mean, I've been down there, and I know he gets way too many interruptions. Way too many interruptions. Okay, checking ring gaps. The even side, 2, 4, 6, and 8. Number 2 was 24, number 4 was 24, number 6 was 20, and number 8 was 20. That's top rings. 1, 3, 5, 7. 1 was 18 thousandths, number 3 is 18 thousandths, number 5 is 16 thousandths, number 7 is 18 thousandths. That's the top rings. Second ring gap, 1, 3, 5, and 7, straight through, 18 thousandths, even, no problems. 2, 22 thousandths, 4, 24 thousandths, 6, 20 thousandths, 8, 20 thousandths. Okay, that got me guessing. And, you know, I bought my long feeler gauges here. Okay. Let me get you set up here. Okay. It's not about me, so, okay. I'm going to strap this to number 4 here. And, yep, there's number 4. Okay. Would have liked to sing 2000s, but, okay. It goes in the cylinder. Let's see. Here's number 2, 2000s. So you guys know I 2000s. I lay it in here. And oh, that one's right. Okay. Well, while we're doing this, we're going to mark them down. Screw it. I'm just going to go through and do it all. So I need another page. Information. Key to a good engine build. Okay. Piston to wall clearance. Sorry if I bore you guys, but we're going to do this together. Screw it. 2, 4, 6, 8. And this is why you check your parts. You just don't take for granted that it's done right. That wouldn't actually come out right. That's 2000s. Okay. Put that one back. Try number 6 now. I guess this is all info that he'll need to know when I take this back. Oh, I let it slip. Okay, verify this is number 6. Yep, number 6. Lay the feeler gauge in there. Put the piston. Yep. See, it won't go. And you never force it, so 2000s. Here's the 1.5. Oh. Okay. 1.5 don't fit on number 6. I don't think I go any smaller. I think that was my smallest one on this set. Yep. Okay. It's under 1.5 thousand on number 6. Okay, that's not good. Someone doesn't have enough clearance. Number 8. We'll try for 2 again. Nope, no go on 2. And no go on 1.5. And I know there's something about this coating you can't measure on that, because that's supposed to be there. Well, if that won't go, oh, I can feel it's tight. All right. Okay, let's okay. I'll show you number 2 in a second. So, okay, here's number 1. Try this again. Yep, number 1. Okay, it fits. Right now, I feel lucky on this one. We'll go ahead and get number 2. Oh, no go on 2. Oh, no go on 1.5 either. Under. Oh, what a mess. What a mess. Guess I'll just take all of them back and again, I could just be like ranting and raving, throwing stuff around the shop and being real upset. You know what, this is coming out consistent, I think. Yep. Under. And evidently, what I'm finding out, these pistons must be varying in size. Yep, number 5. Oh. Okay, 5 won't fit. Fit. Well, what you just seen with number 5 is just not. There's number 7. Number 7 won't fit. Oops, I'm really in the wrong pen. I wanted to keep these. And number 2 does the same goddamn thing. It don't freaking fit. It goes right there and stops. So there's why you just don't slap a motor together and go. Son of a. And all I know is I'll be getting an ass chewing. Because customers, he's like, where's he? And I don't blame the customer because he needs his vehicle. So that means once he loosens up to get these pistons to fucking clear, sorry for my language, it means my ring gaps are even going to be worse than what they are now. Okay, now I'm starting to get TO'd. Now I'm getting PO'd. Well, what the hell? It's only fucking gas, right? Yeah, I'm PO'd. I'm trying to keep from going there, but I'm going there. It's only freaking gas. What the hell? Sit down, calm down. Yeah, it's time for some more of this. Yeah, well, I got my grapes. It looks like. So I don't want that. I'm trying to keep it headed off before it gets a hold of me. It cuts through the gunk. Let's see. I want to see. I really don't know if we turned the crank or polished it. Let's see what we got here. If I can read it. Didn't turn the crank. It's standard. I was sure that thing was going to need turned. Standard that. Let me see. Oh, it might be standard mains. Let me check. Check the rods. And what do we got? Standard mains and 1 under rod bearings. I do not believe in using 1 under rod bearings. If you had to go undersized, turn the son of a bitch. I'm trying to keep my cool. I really am. Shit like this is really costing me. God blessed. Woosah. Woosah. Yeah, woosah. Woosah. Well, another day of the I got yous and your fucking nizzles today. Oh, this one, yeah, that must just be the. Oh no, that's 40 thousandths. I was going to say. So yeah, I try to do above and beyond better work than what you have. Yeah. And I'm trying to do the best I can with what I can to prevent issues. But yeah, everybody ain't on the same page with me. Is do it right the first time and then you don't have to redo it. Oh, I'm just... Well, hell spells. Has me wondering on that 40 over motor. I guess right now it's late enough in the afternoon. I better get this down there. And the pistons. Because nothing's fitting right. Which means this motor goes down. I need some body bags for the motors. Because now that means this is going to be exposed to the outside again at his shop. So that means I gotta wash it all down again. So I guess just we'll stop yapping and start loading. Alright, I'm sitting here thinking, driving down the road, and you know, those cam bearings being boxed. Yeah, I'm upset at boxed wrong. I'm upset about that, but in a way, it ended up being a blessing because it got my brain to switch into, okay, one thing's wrong, what else could be wrong mode. And as you just seen, there was plenty wrong. I'm going to put that son of a bitch together, and he's planning on taking it out of state here by the end of the month. I was hoping to have the motor together today and maybe put it in tomorrow or Saturday. But now, I guess it just comes down to you just don't order up the parts, throw it together, and think the damn thing's going to run. You've really got to check your clearances. You've got to do what I'm doing. You got to it's a sad day. You got to recheck everybody's work, even beyond the parts. The machine shop now, I mean, the parts house packaged parts wrong. I mean, what was that show? Oh, they tried building a Ford motor in a weekend, and they half-notched it back together, so yeah, not good. And this wasn't even planned out. I mean, we're already 2 weeks behind now? 2 weeks behind. This thing was supposed to be done 2 weeks ago. And here I am still trying to get it done. So, which by this not being done right now, I'm going to be screwed for some money. Which is kind of starting to eat at me. I don't know, just meditate, think about good stuff, woosah, whatever. Just pull the earlobes, whatever. I don't know. Just having a heck of a time here, so. Yeah. Anyway, I just had that thought while I was driving down the road. Just want to add that to this. I'm waiting for that guy in that car there to kill somebody. Kept running up on my ass and then pulled out past me with traffic coming. Now he's riding up on the semi, hitting his brakes, and I tell you, hasn't gotten anywhere. So anyhow, well, there it is. He re-honed it quick. Got everything taken care of. I just gotta go home and get it washed. Cam bearings won't be there until the morning, but I guess I'll fire up the hot tank, wash this, and I got 2 other blocks I'll go ahead and throw in and clean up so I can start inspecting those. So yeah, he's like, oh yeah, until you have cam bearings you really can't do anything. I said, no, I can't. But anyway, so I guess. Today's been rough. I'll admit that. It's been rough, but it's getting fixed. It's moving forward, so what do you do? It's done. It was meant to happen in the book of life somewhere. There's some goofy reason. So, and he showed me on the box where it said that it needed 1,000 or so clearance, and he's like, boy, that's just still too tight, even with that coating on there. So yeah, because unfortunately this motor's probably not going to have much time on it before it goes and hits the highway with a trailer on behind it. So he's like, yeah, we better loosen up a little. So that's what we did, and the ring gaps are right in the money. I can't believe the amount of ring gaps on this motor that they allow for, but it's right there. So, oh, wow. Okay. now, so let's get back to the shop and fire up the hot tank again. Well, there we go. It's bath again. Time for the 5.3. This should be one of the cleanest motors I've built in a long time. Good goodness. So, let her go. Look at who made the appearance, Squirrel. Yep, after rehoning it, I gotta wash it. Start all over with the cleaning. And here, this piece, he had a loss, and the one showed up today and he found it, so. Well, we found this one, so. Sit here and let it wash, and since I got that fired up, I'm gonna get my 400 4-bolt out too. Got that sitting right there. Get the gunk off that dang thing. So, got the heat. I just will make it worth my time using it. And I'll let you guys know. Here's what I've been using. The Solus Edge. For right now, it's going back. Another deal in the works, so this one's going back. Wasn't going to tell you guys about it, but it's here. That's what I've been using. It's helped me out a lot, but there's another deal in the making, so we'll see how that goes. But that really spoiled me. That saved us a ton of money on the truck, on the wife's car, on the kids' car. Yes, must have, but working on another deal. Like I said, I got hot water. I want to use it. This is a 400 that I picked up from another YouTuber. It's a 400 4-bolt. I did go and knock the cam bearings out so that I can get clean, but I haven't got the soft plugs in that. It's just so grungy. You touch it, it turns you black. So there's what it looks like now. So we'll get her up in there. There's 5.3. Looks pretty good. I just got to get those cylinders wiped down. So, alright. Well, there we go. I'm just going to show you one more time. I'll run it for a little bit, then I'll come in and pop the main caps and those old bearings out. But it is, like I said, so nasty. So,
how long are we putting in for?
I don't know. The timer just, it works. It counts down, but it don't move the thing. So,
ooh, I can press it?
Yep, go ahead and press it. I'm teaching her how to use it. Go ahead and press hard. Hard. Usually use your thumb. Push hard. Now let out. There.
I know the first time just started pressing it.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to turn this up right side quick and get those cylinders wiped down. Alright, let's see if you guys get the oh wow like I do. Which is, I think it's so cool. Well, it's cleaner. Not as clean as I thought it would be, but it's cleaner. Hi. Yep, squirrel's playing with the doggy.
Yep.
We only got one dog now, so. Well, it's getting there. And from what I see, it looks like it's been rebuilt before. So. Alright, well. Ooh, oh. Yeah, dumbass. It's hot. Alright. Now I'll let her go a little longer, then I'll knock the mains off.
Well, it's gonna be hot.
Well, I know. But, alright. I know it's dark. I don't know. But we're going to see if the Grand Prix, this don't look good, has anything left to it. And it is dead as a doornail. Okay. Yeah. That's fine. I figured that much. We tried. Oh, what do you think? Look, a little cleaner, does it? Well, after I have it crack checked, this block might actually go off and get shot peened. So I want this block really clean because evidently it's set with water down there around the damn cam. But
Thank you.
so a lot better to handle now. But the original crankshaft, from what I could see on the main bearing bolts and that, they must have had this thing rattling pretty good. And it did appear to have the factory main bearing, so it had, I guess he was nice and marked the main caps as he took them off. Did the old punch trick. But yeah, if this one's no cracks, that, send it off, get it shot peened so it's just like a new block. And then we'll get a line board and do whatever we got to with the cam. But I want all this crud off. But I got a long ways to go, because like right here on the 400 block, I got to open that up, that casting flaw there.
Hey.
Smooth this area there so the oil returns better. I might go ahead and put the deck plugs in here to help stiffen right there. That's the only downfall on the Chevys, right there. It's too bad they couldn't have relocated that steam hole, but yep.
Don't forget about the battery charging on the car.
Yeah, that's fine. And then I'll throw the main caps in the blaster and blast those up and get them clean. Or just leave them on the block, I guess, when they shot peen it. But that's that block. Oh, I'm about done for
I don't
today.
want my puppy.
Yes. And then got this all wiped down, looking good. And cam bearings will be here in the morning, and hopefully we get them correct now. So a lot of bang bang bangs backwards. How many steps backwards did I go today? Quite a few, didn't I? It's the light humming.
Oh, there's still one on the outside.
I don't know.
Oh, it might be the hot tank. Never mind.
Yeah. Not sure what's going on with the hot tank. I think the I don't know. It's working fine, but it seems like every once in a while, after getting a long time on it, I just gotta remember to shut the heating elements off a little more. So yeah, it's everything warming up now, tinging and cooling and.
Oh.
But yeah, cam bearings should be here in the morning, and we should be putting this thing together tomorrow. So, all right, a lot of steps backwards and then some forward again. So I gotta remember to bring out some big garbage bags to cover my motors and that with. But well, guys, gals, everybody, y'all have a good one, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. Maybe the day for the MG to finally start and run. We finally got an oil filter on that, so now I've got to go prime the oil system, make sure that pumps up, and by that time the gas should be all pumped up, and then we'll be able to hook her up and see if it goes vroom vroom. So, alright, see you later. Bye. Sorry about kind of having a bummer day, but things out of my control again, and I think we're going to start getting squirrel out here more. Start teaching. Well, and you're gonna, you can learn to do this.
I know, but I like my puppy.
Yes. So, anyway, alright. Do it again.